The only open seat was next to you. I almost didn't take it, almost. Someone waved me over, I said why not. Set my bag down like it was nothing, like it was just a chair. You moved your jacket over without being next, such a small thing. I don't know why I noticed, but I did. I noticed. We passed each other in the hallway, said the kind of things that don't mean anything. Good morning in the weather and see you around. That kind of knowing just your name and your floor. I had you filed away somewhere between familiar and stranger. Someone I knew just enough to not add nothing more, or so I thought. But then you said something I didn't expect from you. Something quiet and a little unguarded. Something the hallway version of you would never say. And my heart did something it doesn't usually do. Moved in a direction I wasn't planning, all because of one thing you said out of nowhere. Right here beside me, first class, first night, and I already wanna know more about you. You told me something small about the way you spend your Sundays, something I never pictured you doing, something soft inside a sharper outline. And I looked at you different after that. The way you look at something ordinary that suddenly becomes the most interesting thing in the room, just by being honest. I watched you in 100 meetings, composed and careful, always on the mark. But nobody warned me there was this version of you, the one that shows up after the second drink, the one that laughs like no one's watching, the one that's more than I thought you were. That's the one that did it. That's the one that moved my heart like I didn't give it permission to. I noticed everything and say nothing, nothing. I just refill my glass and stay. People start to leave around 11. Coats come out and someone calls a cab, and neither one of us has moved to get up. Still here, still talking, still here. I've been careful with my heart for long enough. I know the difference between a moment and a feeling, but you refill my glass without me asking, and say something that makes me forget which one this is. I don't want it go. I don't want this table to get louder. I just want this low light, just your voice, just whatever it is you were about to say. I didn't know that was the side of you hidden behind a person I thought you were. And now I can't unknow it, can't put it back where it was. My heart did something it usually do, quiet and then sudden, like a key turning in the lock I didn't know was locked. It's just a seat, it's just one night in November. It's just the way you looked at me when you left. And maybe nothing comes of it tomorrow, but tonight, just tonight, in this accidental chair beside you, something moved in me, something I haven't felt in a long time. Something like this, something like you. I should go. I know. Good night, just good night. Thank you for the night.
I've been noticing you for longer than tonight. The way you move through rooms, like you already know something the rest of us are still figuring out. I noticed, and then I found out about the person waiting somewhere for you. So I did what you do when you're grown enough to know the difference between what you want and what you have the right to want. I kept it all behind the hallway voice, the good morning and the night and nothing more. I got very good at looking somewhere else when you walked by my open door. I told myself I was fine with it, and mostly I was. But then tonight, the only empty seat was right next to you. There's something about you tonight that I don't know how to put away.
Something about the way you laugh
at the things I say,
and I know
how this goes.
I know where the line is.
I've known it all along, but something about you tonight
is sitting about this close to me,
and I'm doing everything right except for the way
I feel.
I'm doing everything right
except for the way I feel about you.
You said something tonight I wasn't ready for, something soft under all that composure. And I thought,
there it is,
the part of you that no one in that building gets to see. I replay conversations that were nothing,
because nothing with you
never quite feels like nothing.
And now you're laughing close enough
that I can feel the warmth of it. And I know I shouldn't read into it, and I know it doesn't change a thing, but I'd be lying if I said that nothing in me lifted.
Because the distance between us
was always something I felt.
And tonight,
just tonight, it wasn't there. I'm not gonna do anything with that. I'm not the kind of man who would, but I'm allowed to notice that it felt good just to be this close to you.
Even once, even just tonight.
I'm not the kind of man who takes what isn't his to take.
I knew about him,
and I chose to know,
and still stay back.
But choosing right doesn't erase what tonight was,
doesn't make the warmth of it
any less real. I've been someone I can live with
for a long time now,
and tonight I'm still that.
But I'm also someone
who is quietly so glad you sat down.
Something about you, something about you.
So glad you sat down.
Something about you, something about you.
There's something about you tonight that I'm gonna carry with me. Not as something I should have said, but as something that was real, because I know
how this goes.
And the line hasn't moved
just because I wanted to.
But something about you tonight
sat next to me for hours,
and I was good.
I was so good.
And somewhere inside all that I was also happy,
genuinely,
quietly
happy.
That the distance closed a little, that I heard you laugh like that. That for one November evening you were right here,
and so was I.
so good,
So glad,
so quiet,
so gone.
Get home safe,
I will.
good night.
Good night. I hung my coat up in the usual place, took off my shoes the way I always do. The light was off in the bedroom already. already, and the apartment smelled like nothing, like it always does. I stood there in the hallway for a moment, longer than a person usually would, trying to remember what I'd been before tonight, before I sat down in that chair beside you, before I knew. Nothing happened. I wanna be clear with myself about that. Nothing happened, and nothing is gonna happen. Not yet, not like this. Not while I'm still standing here in someone else's hallway, calling it home. Not yet, I'm not that person. I don't do that to someone, even someone I've been quietly leaving, in every way but the one that counts. Not yet, the feeling doesn't make it right. The feeling's just a feeling, and feelings pass. They always pass. Not yet, just breathe, just go to sleep. Just let tonight be just a night. Just not yet. Just not yet. He's sleeping with his back turned like he always does. The same side of the bed, the same amount of space, and I lie down inside the shape of us, which used to feel like shelter, now just feels like place. I try to think about tomorrow, about the meeting and the dry cleaning and the calls, but something keeps returning to a table, to the warmth of being listened to. In a crowded room with bad acoustics, where for once I felt like someone actually saw me. And that's the part that's hard to put away, not who it was, but that it happened, that I'd forgotten it could. I'm not in love with him, I don't think that's what this is. It's something closer to recognition, like seeing a word you know in a language you forgot you spoke. And maybe what I'm really grieving isn't that I can't have this, it's that I've been here in this bed, in this life, not feeling anything for longer than I wanna admit. That's the harder thing, that's the thing that keeps me staring at the ceiling in the dark, while someone sleeps beside me who I haven't really talked to, and I don't know how. Not yet, not because it's wrong to want it, not because I'm good, but because I need to know what I'm doing before I do anything. Not yet, because something in me is already leaving, and I wanna leave honestly, not sideways, not with someone else's name making it easier. Not yet. First I have to face this room, this bed, this quiet, this life I've been living like a guest in my own home. Not yet, maybe not forever. Not yet, not yet. I hung my coat up in the usual a place. Took off my shoes the way I always do. The light was off in the bedroom already, and the apartment smelled like nothing, like it always does. I stood there in the hallway for a moment, longer than a person usually would, trying to remember what I'd been before tonight, before I sat down in that chair beside you, before I knew. Nothing happened. I wanna be clear with myself about that. Nothing happened, and nothing is gonna happen. Not yet, not like this. Not while I'm still standing here in someone else's hallway, calling it home. Not yet, I'm not that person. I don't do that to someone, even someone I've been quietly leaving, in every way but the one that counts. Not yet, the feeling doesn't make it right. The feeling's just a feeling, and feelings pass. They always pass. Not yet, just breathe, just go to sleep. Just let tonight be just a night. Just not yet. Just not yet. He's sleeping with his back turned like he always does. The same side of the bed, the same amount of space, and I lie down inside the shape of us, which used to feel like shelter, now just feels like place. I try to think about tomorrow, about the meeting and the dry cleaning and the calls, but something keeps returning to a table, to the warmth of being listened to. In a crowded room with bad acoustics, where for once I felt like someone actually saw me. And that's the part that's hard to put away, not who it was, but that it happened, that I'd forgotten it could. I'm not in love with him, I don't think that's what this is. It's something closer to recognition, like seeing a word you know in a language you forgot you spoke. And maybe what I'm really grieving isn't that I can't have this, it's that I've been here in this bed, in this life, not feeling anything for longer than I wanna admit. That's the harder thing, that's the thing that keeps me staring at the ceiling in the dark, while someone sleeps beside me who I haven't really talked to, and I don't know how. Not yet, not because it's wrong to want it, not because I'm good, but because I need to know what I'm doing before I do anything. Not yet, because something in me is already leaving, and I wanna leave honestly, not sideways, not with someone else's name making it easier. Not yet. First I have to face this room, this bed, this quiet, this life I've been living like a guest in my own home. Not yet, maybe not forever. Not yet, not yet. If tonight no one chose words that wound, amen.
loosened our grip on hate and went to sleep.
Together, what kind of silence would fall upon this world when we laid down the fight? Even after the news goes dark, the pain still lingers in the room. The tears of strangers from far away keep knocking softly inside my chest. We held up righteousness like a blade and lost too much along the way. Still I wanna believe that human hearts can find their way back to kindness. Say different languages, different prayers, and still we live beneath one night. The wish to protect, the wish to go home, the wish for a warm and quiet tomorrow. The moon gives light to everyone, the wind draws no borderline. So let us learn from that silence and choose love.
If you feel like you have no power
to change the world,
one heart refusing hate can still change the shape of the night.
one hand choosing to comfort instead of wound can still change the color of tomorrow.
So don't make love small tonight.
Remember the sorrow of someone I don't know still finds a way into my heart. The eyes still longing to live in freedom, the shoulders shaking for a place of peace. Maybe we were never made to take from one another. Maybe we were born to carry one another through. And if that is true, then I could cry just thinking of what we could become. No one should have to break alone. No one should have to sink in silence. That future is not too beautiful to be true. It begins in the kindness of today. There are nights we cannot forgive, but still please do not wound again. Because somewhere a morning is waiting to be saved by mercy. Come on,
Through our tears, we kept on praying, and even now, we still believe.
Lay down. Come on, a prayer rose up we never heard before. When we lay down, beyond the tears there was morning. Shine your hand before fear.
let no pain be called not mine.
I believe, you believe, I believe. When we lay down the fight, yes, yes.
The world was healed a little.
Amen. Shout to say, come on, say it. Come on, say it. Say it. Lay down, choose love. Morning will come. No more hurting. Take each other's hands till the world can smile.
Hold on, slide.
Uniswan to me, sustain. Yeah, I keep the blinds half open, just enough to let the street light in. The tea goes cold beside me, while I trace the night along my skin. I used to fill the silence with the noise of needing to be found. But something changed in autumn, when I learned to love the quiet sound. Tell me where you go when the world gets loud and hollow. I'll be here in the low light, wherever you follow.
Stay with me in the
Low light, don't let the morning take you.
I've been saving all this
Softness, honey, I was made to hold you. Low light, long night.
We were made for this.
Low light, long night.
Don't you forget this.
Stay a little longer, right here where the candle breathes. In the low light, the long night, you're everything I need. You don't have to say it, I can hear it in the way you breathe. Something in the way you linger tells me everything I need.
We've been dancing around it like two candles scared to touch the flame. But the night is short and honest, and I'm tired of playing safe again. She's the kind of quiet
that makes the whole room still.
She's the kind of tender
that time just can't fill.
Hold her in the low light,
don't let the morning win.
Some things only happen
when you let the night begin.
Stay with me in the
low light, don't let the morning take you.
I've been saving all this softness,
honey, I was made to hold you. Low light, long night.
We were made for this.
Low light, long night.
Don't you forget this.
Stay a little longer, right here where the candle breathes. In the low
I've been walking through this fog alone, every step a little heavier than the last. Thought I'd find what I was looking for, but all I found was echoes of the past. Still I light the candle on the table, still I pour the whiskey, let it breathe. Something in the dark feels like an answer, something in the quiet sets me free. I don't need the noise to feel alive, I don't need the crowd to know I'm real. There's a river running slow inside me, and I'm finally learning how to feel. Hold on, just hold on. Let the night do what the night does. Feel it deep, feel it low, let it go. This is where the healing comes from. Hold on, just hold on. Oh, every wound becomes a window. Yeah. Let it hurt, let it heal, let it show. Brother, you don't have to do this alone. Used to think that strength meant standing tall, never letting anybody see me break. Now I know the bravest thing I've done was to sit down and let my body ache. In the silence I could hear them breathing, all the men who carried what I carry now. We were never really here alone, were we? We were just too proud to show it somehow. We were made for more than grinding. We were made to rest and rise. We were made for quiet evenings, looking up at honest skies. Let it out, let it out. No one's watching, no one's judging. Let it out, let it out. This is what it means to be alive. Hold on, just hold on. Yeah. Let the night do what the night does. Yeah. Feel it deep, feel it low, let it go. Yeah. This is where the healing comes from. Hold on, just hold on. Yeah. Everyone becomes a window. Let it hurt, let it heal, let it show. Brother, you don't have to do this alone. Hold on, hold on, hold on. You don't have to do this alone.
The window's full of afternoon, the record's been on repeat since noon. You're reading something I don't know, and I'm just watching all that light move slow. The coffee's cold, I left it there. Your socks are somewhere, I don't care. This is the kind of day I used to chase. Now it just finds me in this ordinary place. Nothing needs to happen, nothing has to change. I just wanna stay inside this feeling for as long as it remains. Slow like honey in the light, no rush, no plans, no end in sight. Just you and me in afternoon, and this old song we both know soon. Stay, just stay, let the hours spill like gold. Stay, just stay, there's nothing left to hold but this. The cat is in the warmest patch of floor. The trumpet's doing what it always does. I've forgotten every worry I came in with, replaced it with the weight of being loved. You reached across and touched my ankle, didn't say a word, just let it rest. I think this is what people mean by healing, not the big dramatic kind, just this.
Some days are made for leaving, some days are made for staying in. Some days the whole world's asking, and some days you just begin to breathe a little slower, to let the light come in, to know that you don't need to earn the right to just exist. Slow like honey in the light, no rush, no plans, no end in sight. Just you and me in afternoon, and this old song we've always known. Stay, just stay, let the hours spill like gold. Stay, just stay, there's nothing left to hold, nothing left to find, nothing left to prove. Just slow honey, afternoon, just me and you. Slow honey, just stay, just stay. Slow honey, just stay, just stay. I don't wear my feelings on the outside anymore. Learn to keep them folded, pressed behind closed doors. But when the trumpet plays that low and crooked line, something in me opens like an old Venetian blind. I've been fluent in composure for so long, the silence started sounding like a song. And the smoke that curls above the glass between us knows exactly what I've left unsaid this long. Don't come any closer, I'm precise at this distance. There's a kind of grace and almost that I'm not ready to release. Silk and smoke, that's how I love you. Smooth on the surface, burning underneath. Silk and smoke, nothing to hold on to. Beautiful, dangerous, gone before the morning. She burns like a blue flame, low and without hurry.
Every word she doesn't say is louder than the rest. You asked me once if I was always this controlled. I smiled and poured the last of what was in the cold. The truth is I've been burning at a steady heat Since the first time that your shoulder touched my seat, I've made an art of being untouched, of looking out when something's looking in. But even silk will show the fold eventually, and even smoke will tell you where it's been.
She's not cold, she's careful.
She's not close,
She's not close, she's conserving.
she's conserving.
Everything she's holding back is everything worth earning.
Take your time at this distance, let the trumpet do the asking.
Some things only open
When you stop trying to open them. Silk and smoke, that's how I love you. Smooth on the surface, burning underneath. Silk and smoke, nothing to hold on to. Beautiful, dangerous, gone before the morning. But tonight,
let the smoke be still.
let the silk fall open.
Let me burn until
Silk and smoke,
just silk and smoke.
it's all I know how to give. That's all I know. Silk and smoke,
That's all I
know how to give. That's all I know. Silk, smoke, that's all I know. Reality can be hard, heavy as morning headlines, falling on your chest again and again, saying life is not that easy. There are days when effort turns into nothing, nights when faith doesn't take shape, moments when everything feels delayed. But that is not the end.
A seed under the soil doesn't quit just because it is dark in the hidden place. It is still preparing for tomorrow.
You are like that too, yeah.
It is okay
If the wind is cold today,
it is okay
if your tears have not dried,
it is okay if life is not good.
going your way,
If there is still in someday alive inside you, then the future is still alive too.
to keep hope inside, praying for reality.
No,
This is not weakness,
it is courage in its strongest form.
you do not need a perfect step, you do not need a perfect plan. Even one breath,
One part,
one choice not to give up, that is enough to move tomorrow.
Days you will laugh, nights you will finally rest.
Mornings when you say,
I'm glad I kept going.
dawn never comes all at once. It changes the sky a little at a time. Your future will too, slowly, surely, toward the
Every time the wind blows, the leaves will shake. Amen. But the roots don't shake so easily. Together, we wanna vow to be like that.
at the edge of the woods, morning breath in white, soft light falling on our shoulders. Even if this path is not a straight one, with you it still becomes a road. I look up, light resting on the branches like a promise for the day.
Wet soil scent, damp shoes in the grass. Every step set on my chest. Even on nights I can't name my fear, your hand can bring me back. More than being strong, I want deep roots so we don't fall side by side. Come on.
Even if we shake,
Even if we shake,
we won't break.
we won't break.
Even if we're far,
Even if we're far,
stay connected.
we stay connected.
This is our vow.
Amen.
Come on,
Through every season it still stands here, the vow tree.
amen.
Even tears like rain make the roots go deep. Yes. Before the fear, I choose you. Hold on. We sing for peace, we sing for love. Amen.
The vow tree, come on. Hey. On stormy nights, the branches cry, and my whole heart shakes with them. I have my quiet weaknesses too, but I don't wanna hide them from you. If fallen leaves can turn to soil, then pain can grow tomorrow too. Say it.
The forest waiting for spring is quiet, but it's moving where we can't see. The way you keep trying in silence has saved me more than once. Sharing a little light, let's love like tree rings, year by year. Come on.
Moonlight traces every branch.
Say it. Morning wind makes the leaves sing. Come on.
Like roots we cannot see below us.
Even apart, our hearts stay near.
I believe, you believe, this vow tree.
Yes, we'll keep on growing.
Vow tree, vow tree, grow on, hold on, tree, vow tree, come on. shoulders fall, let the eyes grow heavy, let the body soften. You don't have to hold anything tonight. Let the breath come slow, let the night come in. Nothing is required, nothing is undone. All the days unraveling is finished, you are done. The mind can set its questions on the shelf until the light. Let the breath come slow, let the body float tonight. Weightless, weightless, let it go, let it go. You are safe, you are here. Breathe slow, breathe slow. Weightless, weightless, nothing owed, nothing left. Just the breath, just the dark, just the rest, just the rest. Somewhere between the waking and the dream, there's a place where nothing has to mean a thing. Stay there, just stay there. Let the breath come slow, stay let go, let go. Let go.
They said it would end on a Tuesday. Nobody believed them. But then the morning came, and there was nothing where the thunder used to be. An old man stood in a field of broken wheat, where his brother fell in a war he never chose. He pressed his hands into the cracked and salted earth, as if he could pull the dead up through the rows. He didn't weep, he was past the place of weeping. He only said one word into the wind: finally. and said nothing back, but it stopped. A girl of 7 stood outside a shattered school. She held a paper bird she'd folded in the dark. She hadn't slept in weeks, she'd learned to read the rockets. She knew the sound of incoming before the spark. But that morning, nothing. No whistle, no concussion, no dread. She looked up at the sky like she'd never seen it before. Like blue was a color she thought only existed in a book someone read to her once before. And across 1,000 borders, across 100 years of rage, something older than the hatred finally turned the page. Not with a tree, not with a signature or a name, just the sound of nothing, which is the most sacred sound that ever came. The day the guns went quiet, the birds came back to the tree. The day the guns went quiet, we fell down on our knees, not in defeat, in gratitude for the mercy we didn't earn. The day the guns went quiet, the whole world stopped to learn what silence really means. 2 soldiers met along a wire fence at dawn. They'd been on opposite ends of the same long line. One offered cigarettes, the other bread. They ate together without asking why. Because hunger is the same in every language, and grief holds the same weight on every chest. And when one of them began to shake and cry, the other held his shoulder and they both confessed that they had never wanted any of this, that they had photographs of children in their coats, that somewhere 2 women were waiting by 2 windows in 2 countries wearing the same home. And the earth held its breath like it used to before we began. And the rivers ran a little cleaner, and the sky remembered the plan it had before we built the walls, before we named the enemy, before we forgot that we were all just trying to come home. The day the guns went quiet, the birds came back to the trees. The day the guns went quiet, we fell down on our knees, not in defeat, in gratitude for the mercy we didn't earn. The day the guns went quiet, the whole world stopped to learn what silence really means. We will remember every name that silence came too late to say. We will say them in the morning, we will carve them in the wave. Every child who never finished growing, every mother who is still waiting by the door, we will carry them into the quiet. We will lay them down, and we will go to war. No more. There is a kind of silence that isn't empty. It is full. Full of everything that was almost lost. Full of the children who will now grow old. Full of the letters that will finally be delivered. Full of the morning that kept its promise even when we didn't. This is that silence. Hold it. Don't let it go. The day the guns together was worth every cost. Quiet, 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 quiet. This is what we prayed for. This is what they died for.